Alright, we're back after the break, and
We're back.
Tom just loved annoying me so much that we actually missed the end
I had
of
to
that.
think.
Yeah, but
I was too busy antagonising you to think.
Joseph got quite stressed there just before the last break. So in the break, he's had a couple of pills. He had beef stroganoff, followed by coleslaw, and then a banana split for dessert.
I took them like
in
this.
pill form.
In pill form. Good. Okay. So, what is my favourite time of the day to eat?
Just following up on Richard's question because we didn't quite get to finish it in the break.
Following up on Richard's question, what is my favourite time of the day to eat? Well, maybe I'll do this by process of elimination. I don't like breakfast, Richard, because my gut just isn't made to process
It's
food.
too early to eat. I agree with that.
I agree with everybody who's talking right now.
I don't eat until like 11:30.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't really... I like a good hot dinner, but it can kind of letharge me for the evening. I can kind of... Sometimes I'll eat dinner and it'll just... Oh, God, that really... Oh, what am I going to do now? Oh, shit.
You're a horrible person then, aren't you?
Yeah, so...
Oh, it's true. It's true. Dinner can really wear you out.
So I would say my favourite time of the day to eat food is lunch.
Lunch. Actually, lunch is my absolute favourite.
Because I'll work, and you're probably the same way, Danny.
Yeah.
You'll be working, and just as the morning goes on, you'll get more and more, oh mercy, I'm going to eat me some motherfucking lunch.
Like,
oh shit, here comes Rocco.
At work, I'm sitting there, it's like 11:45. I'm so hungry, I can hardly stand up. And then I have lunch, and it's the sweetest thing in the world. You know, because I'm so hungry, so I eat like a whole bunch of Subway, you know. And then after that, like, you're right. I don't have a lot of truck with dinner, but I really like lunch.
Dinner's just kind of, oh yeah, I'll eat dinner, and that'll be good because you know eating's a biological.
Dinner always feels like you're eating because you have to.
Yeah.
But lunch feels like you're eating because you really want to.
Whereas you do have to.
You still have to, but there's more of a want there.
Oh no, I've got to get the timing. I've got to get the timing. Oh yes, got it.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Alright,
so my favourite time of the day to eat, Richard, is about midday or maybe 1 o'clock if I've been busy.
Yeah.
Great.
Thanks for your letter.
Thank you very much, Richard, and we hope to hear from you in the future, but we won't read your emails.
Yes, we will.
Well, we'll read them.
But we might not always read them on the air because there are other contenders.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you understand, Richard.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Richard, as a reminder to you all, if you have a question you'd like to ask us or an issue you'd like to raise, email in.
Email in at monkeykingjoe, MONKEYKINGJOE @hotmail.com. No spaces.
You might have noticed, Richard, that in the email address
That's what I was
itself,
just gonna say.
JOE, not JO.
But we're not going to bust your balls about that, Richard,
No.
because you're obviously an intelligent person, and so maybe you had a good reason for spelling it that way. Maybe it was your tacit way of telling Joe that he's a little bit like a girl. Who knows? Okay. Have we got another segment lined up?
Yes, but it needs to be quite a short one. How about what a word means?
Well, we can't. What do we need to do another segment now?
Well, we don't need to. We can just chat.
Because we've still got old magazines coming.
Let's have a wee chat.
Yeah, alright, let's have a chat. A little bit of a chonda.
A chonda.
Not really a chonda.
What's a chonda?
I'd like you guys to tell me some more about your 48-hour experience in a non-stultifyingly boring.
You've seen it, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw it illegally, remember?
That's right, on YouTube before it was allowed to be on YouTube.
Yeah. These guys took part in the 48-hour film challenge. By the time you watch this, it will have been a year ago. And they're gonna tell us some interesting stories if there are any.
Hold on. If you do want to watch that, you'll already be on my Bebo page. I mean, not Bebo. Never. You'll never go on that.
Nobody
but
knows
my
Joseph's
YouTube
Bebo.
page, right? You'll already be there. And you'll go down to my little favourites. You'll see it there. It's a little box that says favourites. And you'll click on the one that says Roperside. Yeah? Yeah.
Is that what your film's called?
Roperside.
Yeah.
That's a stupid name for a film. No ropes die in your film.
No, it's like
No,
homicide.
it's ropes doing the killing.
Homicide is not... never mind. You guys have fucked
No,
that one up.
homicide is murder. It's murdering someone.
Yeah.
No.
Four counts
No,
of
no.
homicide.
No. They weren't meaning it like, like literally. They weren't meaning that ropes were dying. It was merely a pun. Some police
It's an
guy.
extraordinarily crappy pun.
I know, but some police guy, like, some gung ho guy, came up with the idea and said, hang on, we'll make a pun between the words rope and homicide. They're called ropicides. It was as there's a line in the movie where I say it's what the papers are calling them. It's the kind of thing that the boss in the Spider-Man movies would come up with, and he'd love it.
Didn't Trudy come up with it?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Anyway, so we went there on the Friday night, ready to start. We picked our genre,
No, you
which
didn't.
was
You got your genre picked for you, sure.
well, there was a box with balls
okay.
with genres written on them, and you went up and picked it and read it. So we picked our genre, and the luck of the draw. The wildcard genres wildcard genre this year was Grindhouse. Luckily, we didn't get that.
Yeah.
Because that is not really a genre. It's
No.
more of a theatre that displays videos.
Yeah.
Anyway, we picked our genre, and it was sci-fi / monster. The prop we got was a rope. Now, we went home, back to my
You're
friend.
really managing to stretch these details that we could get by watching your admittedly rather good movie into a very long anecdote, and I
I'm
really
just
hope
saying-
that it has a really good payoff.
Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. Our first idea, because we got sci-fi / monster, this anecdote's going to end soon. Our first idea was to have a hero who travelled through time, and to go forward through time, he climbed up the rope, and to go backward through time, he descended down the rope.
Were you at all inspired by the writings of Stephen Hawking?
No.
It's a very, multi-dimensional kind of concept.
Well, anyway, we had that idea, then we figured there was no way of doing it, so we decided to go with the monster angle, and we didn't have the wherewithal or the resources to make a monster, so naturally we decided to make the rope the monster.
Right.
And as a new twist this year, we enlisted the help of Joseph here. Last year we didn't use him because he was, I don't know what he was doing.
Busy.
But we made a good movie last year. That's on YouTube as well. But we're talking about Ropercide this year, and I had fun. It went well. Your thoughts, Joseph?
Well, I've got an anecdote, and it isn't
Thank God.
sort of as painfully long as Danny's.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is
Go on.
that, okay, so Danny gave me a text early in the morning. He said, hey, we've got you in one scene that we'd like you to be in. And then by the end of that day, I had been in the one scene, helping out with the directing and editing the entire thing.
Alright, don't make us look bad.
I'm not making you look bad. How am I making you look bad?
Well, you're making them look like they didn't know what they were doing and they had to get you
And to
along
get the help of 13-year-olds.
fix the movie, which is, by the sound of it, exactly what happened.
We knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
It's just we needed all the help we can get because Paul Warren was in the show.
I don't like the
I offend
48-hour
Danny.
film
With
contest.
anything I say, I offend Danny.
I think the 48-hour film contest is really silly.
So do I. And you know
it's-
why?
Why?
Because every year, last year, Hammond Peake and his cronies from the King Kong sound production team entered a team. How is that fair?
Well, I'm not really concerned with that so much as that the movies always suck.
I am.
I mean, hurrah, let's make a kung fu movie. It'll just be really cheesy. Oh, let's make a zombie movie. It'll just be really cheesy. Let's make a movie about teddy bears killing a guy. Oh, it'll just be really cheesy. Let's get that guy, that Tony Wyatt. Let's get him in our movie. It'll just be really look like the guy's face is a foreskin. What a great idea.
See, some people actually make good movies, but you're right. There is a lot of that. It's a 48-hour movie. Let's go nuts.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's just be really random.